Welcome, IIRR team. I'm so excited to walk you through a look at our very first global report, Impact, Results, Challenges, and Lessons Learned. Really, this is a celebration of our collective work in 2024. It captures all the incredible experiences, the hard-won insights, and the amazing innovations from every single one of our country programs. So let's dive right in and start with the big picture. Okay, first things first. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the incredible scale of what we all accomplished together. This is the result of 22 different projects and initiatives, all working towards the same goals across our entire organization.
And what a picture it is. Just let that number sink in. 5.7 million. In 2024, the work of the International Institute of Rural Reconstruction, IIRR, delivered real, measurable improvements in the lives of 5.7 million people. That's an incredible reach, spanning all of our operations in the Philippines, Ethiopia, Cambodia, Uganda, and Kenya.
So you might be wondering, what does that 5.7 million actually look like? Well, let's break it down and see how this impact spreads out across our 5 core thematic pillars, the very foundation of everything we do. This chart gives us a fantastic visual of where our focus has been. As you can see, our work in the environment pillar had a massive reach, touching 57.89% of beneficiaries, with food systems right behind it at 33.33%. But what this also shows is the vital, super targeted impact of our work in economic empowerment, health, and education. Now, those percentages might look smaller, but they represent absolutely crucial, focused interventions that change lives. Now, of course, getting to those numbers, well, it wasn't exactly a straight line, was it? A huge part of this report, built from the contributions of all our project teams, is about being honest and transparent about the very real challenges we all faced out on the ground. And I'm sure some of these will sound pretty familiar. Across all our projects, we saw the same hurdles pop up again and again. Things like unpredictable weather and climate variability messing with farming cycles, economic pressures like rising fuel prices making everything more expensive, and of course, the institutional speed bumps, administrative delays, and political changes that really required our teams to be incredibly adaptable. But here's where the story gets really inspiring. It's not about the challenges we faced, it's about how our teams on the ground responded with so much creativity, resilience, and practical innovation. So, how did we push through? Well, we got smart. We promoted climate-smart practices like using drought-tolerant crops. We doubled down on strengthening community-based financial systems like village savings and loan associations, the VSLAs. And maybe most importantly, we stayed flexible with our plans and kept the lines of communication with our local partners wide open. So, what's the takeaway from all this experience? This is really the heart of the report. We've pulled together the key lessons from across all 5 pillars, and this collective wisdom is what will guide us as we move forward. Okay, lesson number 1. And it's a big one. It's something we've always known, but this year really hammered it home. True, lasting success is absolutely impossible without community ownership. Bringing everyone, especially women, youth, and indigenous groups, to the table from day one, well, that's the secret sauce for sustainability. We also saw, loud and clear, that our most powerful work happens when we connect the dots. Silos just don't work. Combining climate-smart agriculture with nutrition, with water, sanitation, and hygiene, WASH, and with income diversification, that's how you truly strengthen both livelihoods and the ecosystems they rely on. Another huge lesson was the power of being flexible. Let's be honest, in a year full of surprises, being able to adapt our budgets, shift our timelines, and rethink our plans on the fly wasn't just helpful. It was absolutely essential for protecting our project goals and, more importantly, the communities we serve. And finally, we learned that capacity building can't be a one-and-done workshop. It just doesn't stick that way. It has to be a continuous process. Things like peer-to-peer learning, hands-on field demonstrations, and ongoing mentorship, that's what really ensures new skills get adopted and used by everyone in the community. So, these lessons aren't just a look back at the past year, not at all. They are our roadmap for the future. They show us how we can all work smarter, collaborate better, and make our collective impact even deeper in the years ahead. This quote from the report really gets to the heart of it all. At the end of the day, this entire effort is about building a culture of reflection and sharing what we know across all of IIRR. It's about always trying to improve and strengthening our ability to learn from each other's experiences. So this explainer, it's really just the start of a conversation. The real work begins now with this question: how can each of us take these big collective insights and apply them to our own projects and our day-to-day work? To help you do just that, I really, really encourage every one of you to dive deeper. Please take the time to read the full Impact, Results, Challenges, and Lessons Learned report. It is packed with project specifics, detailed data, and so many valuable insights that I know can benefit us all. Thank you.